You may think it's your relatives that are causing all the stress around the holidays.
We were gonna call, but Eddie wanted to make it a surprise.
Yeah.
But maybe it's your house that's not prepared for the festivities. Have you considered the fact that your house is not set up for the way that you entertain? Now, I'm sure there's plenty of baggage and stress that comes with relatives.
Into the house, everyone, before we're in the evening news.
But I can't fix that. You need a therapist.
In my home, I'd like you to call me Dr. Marvin.
But I can help you with the house. Now, you can get yourself in the mood by decorating, and I'm trying, but when the organization and your house is not set up for the festivities, it makes it so much harder. So, if you're looking for how to decorate your mantle, scroll on by, because I don't give a shit what you put on it. But I do care if you have an outlet there so you can plug in your lights, and that your ledge is deep enough to fit your garland, and that you have storage to put it away and to access it when you want to. So if you're interested in that, let's start unpacking. Before you can even start decorating, you've got to get the basics right in your design of your house. There's 3 areas you want to focus on, and the last one is good for all of your design, not just for the holidays, but it will improve everything about your home. So stick around. It's not just about the guests and the presents or the tree. It's also about the space and the room and the food and the extra blankets and the plates and all the other stuff that comes with it that increases the stress. When you think about all the little details, where I'm going to plug stuff in, where I'm going to put stuff away, how I'm going to get to it, it frees up all the time to worry about your crazy relatives.
Who are these people?
Whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or Festivus, I don't care. Family events, activities that you do weekly. When you're decorating is easier and effortless. Every day is like a holiday. Oh, how cheesy. So how do you do it? You plan. Like anything else, you plan well. You envision what you need. You think about the kinds of activities and celebrations that you and your family do. The weekly, monthly, or yearly celebrations are in your life. Think about them, because they're going to keep happening. The first thing you want to think about is your electric, how you're going to satisfy your inner Clark Griswold. And the way you do that is with power, with electrical outlets. When you're building new, they're going to give you more than enough outlets, but are they in the right location? So you want to make sure that you have an outlet by the mantle, you have an outlet by the stairs if you want to wrap lights on the stairs, you have an outlet in the eaves so you can string lights outside your house, you have outlets in the backyard if you want to have a DJ or you want to string lights for the pool or whatever it might be. Oh my goodness. Think about where you want power and make sure there's an outlet there. If I'm going to move the sofa to accommodate a bigger table, am I going to need power down there? Think about not just the house set up for your daily living, but how the house will be when you rearrange furniture, when you have a party. Will you need an outlet somewhere and put it there? The next thing you want to think about is storage. Now, this is crap, this is temporary. But you want to have good storage for your decorations. I don't know about you, but I mean, this is only half of what we have. I got rid of so much when we moved, but we've got hundreds and hundreds of ornaments and strings of lights and tubs and tubs and tubs. So take an inventory of what you have. Take an inventory of who you are. If you like decorating and you're going to continue to do it, make sure you have the space for it. So plan for all of your decorations. If you have tents, outdoor lights, extension cords, those are all things you want to make a home for in your design so that you can access them easily when you need them. And that's really important. You want to think about the frequency of use. So for Christmas decorations, I can stick them way back up in the top here in the garage, and I can crawl back up there once a year. for lights, or if you have Sabbath dinner every Friday and you need those chairs and a folding table down, you want to make the things that you use accessible for how you use them. So something I use all the time, I want to make that easier to get at. Just makes sense. It's not all about the decorations and the tree. In addition to all of the ornaments and decorations and trees and all of that stuff, there's the swell that comes with people coming over. And that's food, dishes, napkins, extra blankets, all the gear, chairs, tables, plates, all of that extra stuff. You want to think about where you're going to store that. So in the pantry, in the mudroom, the garage, where do I want to keep that stuff that I'm going to need for the people that come with the present? That's the swell. Now the secret to a really great design for anything, for the holidays, for your life, for your growing children, for your aging self, is to design rooms that are flexible, that have the ability to change and grow with you. A den, an office, a playroom.
We have plenty of room.
So you want to have places that can accommodate those times in your life when you got more stuff than other times, or when you need to do other tasks like wrap presents secretly, or hide stuff, or entertain guests.
Plenty of towels, plenty of everything.
You want to look for flexible spaces in your house, and that's like going from 6 people for dinner to 16 every Friday. You want to have the dining room next to the living room so you can easily move a sofa and accommodate that many people. Think about how you're going to entertain and design rooms that are easily changed or are flexible in some way. Dens and offices are fantastic as guest suites.
This is a bungalow that I'm working on, and it's very narrow, only 20 feet wide. I'm putting in a den / second bedroom with pocket doors so that these could be open and open up this space to the full width of the house. So that's a dual purpose space.
Put a bathroom in there and they've got their own ensuite, they've got their privacy. You've got your privacy and they'll be more welcome next year. If you've got to sleep more people than normal, a basement makes for a great cousin sleepover. Anybody remember the kids' table? Where's it going to go? Think about all those different spaces in your house and how you're going to use them. When you design a space that's flexible, you can do things like book club, a fancy dinner, a kids' painting party, all in the same room. So you want to design spaces that are flexible enough for the different things you want to do in your life. Pantries, garages, and mudrooms make for awesome flex spaces. You can use a pantry to prep food, to store things. You can wrap presents or hide them in the mudroom or the garage. You can do different things that you might not do during normal times of the year in those flex spaces. Figure them in. A craft room, if that's a part of your life, make space for it. By thinking about your electrical, your storage, and your flexible spaces, you too can have a stress-free holiday.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Or at least the part that I can control. The rest is up to your therapist. Thanks so much for watching.